Hey everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing my February TBR, all of my books that I hope to read this month. The month is already like, the day that I'm recording this is legit Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So I fell a little behind on my reading. Things got crazy busy. I have a reading corner makeover video coming out, so y'all are getting a sneak peek again. You got a sneak peek of my previous video, you get another sneak peek again today, but there's more to do. I have a few things on my January TBR that are rolling over to my February TBR because January got so crazy busy. Even when I did have 5 minutes to sit down and read, my brain was just, it was toast. But here we go. I'm about to share my February hope to reads. Maybe we should change it from TBR to HTR, hope to reads, HTR. My February HTR, hope to read. So I've actually already got a couple books going. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and share this one first up. I'm working through The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, and I've kind of put this book on hold since December now, but I still mean to finish the third book in The Inheritance Cycle so that I can read the new book tag that just came out this past, I think, fall or winter. So getting this one out of the way. It's already been kind of hanging around. I think I'm at like the most boring part of the book, and I think that's why I've put such a big pause on it, but that's okay. I'll get around to it because I absolutely want to finish reading this series so I can read the new book, the next book that I have started. I'm only like 3 chapters in. I started it actually technically a couple weeks ago. I literally read like 2 pages and that was it. So basically I'm starting over. So I started this morning, A Bond of Briars by Erin Phillips. She is an indie author. I'm really excited about this one. This one is a Bible story, Ruth and Boaz, like I think it's like a cottagecore fairy tale retelling or something. I'm really intrigued to read it because I read her other book that was an Esther retelling that was like a dark fantasy retelling, and it was so good. So I think reading this like romance fantasy Bible story retelling and starting it on Valentine's Day is a pretty good day to start reading this book. So excited about that. I also have on my Kindle, I've got queued up from Kindle Unlimited, Winter, which is the 4th book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer. So far, I've really been enjoying that series, and so I'm looking forward to reading Winter on that one. They're like classic fairy tale, like sci-fi retellings, which is really, really fun. And I've really been enjoying them. They're young adult, they're lots of fun. The 3rd book had me kind of like, I feel like the author made a few odd decisions near the end, but we'll see how it goes in the 4th book. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then, so since it's February, you know, it being Valentine's Day month and all, so I've got my one romance book. I'm hoping to also read, I kind of debated between these 2 books, A Bond of Briars and Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I kind of debated. I almost picked this one up today, but in the end, I decided to pick this one up, but I do plan to read this one this month. I think it'll be a pretty quick read. Maybe not super quick, it's 400 pages, but I'm pretty excited about it. This one is about a girl that apparently ends up striking a deal with, I think he's a fate. And it's like, I don't know, let's see. Evangeline Fox has always believed in true love and happy endings until she learns that the love of her life will marry another. Desperate to stop the wedding, Evangeline strikes a deal with a charismatic, immortal Prince of Hearts, but she soon discovers that bargaining with the Prince of Hearts is a dangerous game. He has plans for Evangeline, plans that will either end in the greatest happily ever after or the most exquisite tragedy. So, sounds a bit fantastical, I've heard a lot of people compare this to like giving Alice in Wonderland type vibes. So I think that will be a lot of fun. looking forward to that. Next up, I have a couple books that were on my January TBR that have rolled over. Is Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik and Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. So if you watched my previous videos, you know I'm really excited for these, especially this one. I cannot believe I haven't read it yet. So I truly thought I was going to start it the other week. Didn't happen. Like I said, my schedule's gotten a little crazy, but things will finally kind of settle down a little bit. So we'll see. So hopefully I can knock this one out fairly quickly. So this one is about a girl who ends up taking up her father's job, who is a moneylender, but he has trouble collecting his debts. So his daughter takes up the mantle of collecting his debts, and apparently she's so good at like turning silver into gold. Like there's rumors that she can turn silver into gold, and it gets some unwanted attention apparently from the fairy king of winter himself. So this sounds fun. It's not the really pretty cover that's been floating around. I literally saw it at Pixamillion after I ordered this one on Amazon, but that's okay, whatever. Maybe I'll get that one later, but honestly, I think I'm okay with this cover too. It's okay, it's simple, it's cute, right? Elantris is a Brandon Sanderson book. I'm really excited about this one. I'm not like fully sure what this is about. I read his Mistborn books last year and I really enjoyed them. So I'm starting this one next. I have another book that I got from Brandon Sanderson that's on my upcoming, what's the word? Oh, book haul. That's coming up on my next book haul video that I can't wait to show you. I just finished last night, which was a book on my January TBR. I finished Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. It's book 1 of the Live Ship Traders trilogy. This was so good. So good. So I'm not gonna go too much into that one right now because you'll hear about it in my February wrap up later, but just know I really liked it. And then my husband, bless him, this very morning that I am recording here on Valentine's Day, as soon as he found out that I had finished reading Ship of Magic, he immediately was like, what are the next books? I'll go to Books-A-Million and get it for you. There's like a Books-A-Million like right around the corner from us, so it's super easy. So he went and he got me not just the next one, which is Mad Ship. He got me the third one too, Ship of Destiny, so I now have the complete trilogy for the Live Ship Traders. Super fun. I don't know if I'm going to get to Mad Ship this month or not, but I hope to because it just stopped like right in the middle of the story. Like it just stopped and you're like, what? I almost didn't see the end coming. I can't wait to pick this one up. I want to do it before it's been too long and like I kind of forget certain details. So I'm really hoping that I can knock out some other books on my TBR, and then I really want to read Mad Ship next. These books are really fun. The Live Ship trailers? That's a completely different thing right there. The Live Ship Traders trilogy is about, you've got pirates, you've got these trader like families. They're like an elevated class from the specific town. These families from the specific town can have what are called live ships. And these live ships are called live ships because after a certain amount of time in the family lineage, the ships will quicken, as in basically they magically come alive. But you know, little figureheads that are usually on the front, can't remember what the word is for them, but they come alive. They can talk and it's really cool. So I'm loving this. They're dealing with pirates and all kinds of like political issues, and it follows multiple POVs, but every POV I personally find to be quite interesting. And these books are very much character driven, which I wasn't expecting at first. It's not what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting a whole lot more adventure, which is plenty of adventure, but it was also just a whole lot more character development. than I anticipated. Which honestly, I'm fine. I can't say really any minute of it was boring. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I cannot wait to dive into Madship. I name them all. I feel like there's something else. Oh yes, there's one more book that I downloaded on Kindle Unlimited the other day. I have seen so many people on YouTube talking about this book, and finally I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna have to read it. And it is called The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. This one's a thriller, so it's way different than anything else that I have on my TBR this month. Everything I have here is like fantasy. This one is not fantasy, it is a thriller, and it's like it follows this girl that like becomes like a housemaid at this like really rich house or something. She has her own secrets, they have their own secrets. I hear it gets really crazy, and I've heard nothing. Like it's been all 4 and 5 star reviews from every single person that I've seen talking about it. I hear it can get a little gruesome. That's okay with me, as long as it's not like overtly like disgusting. A little gruesomeness doesn't usually bother me. And also as long as there's like a reason for it, you know what I mean? Okay, I think that's it. So tell me, what is on your TBR for February? Are you reading anything more on the romance spectrum, since it is, you know, Valentine's month? Are you just kind of like whatever and just reading whatever you're in the mood for? I don't know, just tell me, what are you reading? And have you read any of these books that I have mentioned here today? I would love to know, did you like them? Most people seem to like these all that I have here. So we shall see if I do. But yeah, if you've read them, let me know. What did you think? Did you like them? I will see y'all down in the comments. I hope y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I know that when you see this, it'll be after, probably just a couple days after. But I hope y'all had a wonderful Valentine's Day week. I'll see you down in the comments. Can't wait to hang out. Have a good one, guys.